Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here. Bring guys and gals, Tsundere Villainess Lieselotte and no Kobayashi live. We're here. We are not live, however. So I'm not doing a live reaction on Twitch. Again, a lot of stuff's happened over the past like 2 days. Been busy, etc. It's like early in the morning. I'm rushing, so I'm literally just gonna get this video out. Want to put on the YouTube side of things. For those who do watch my Twitch streams, you know that today will probably be a long day because I'm trying to catch up on To Your Eternity and possibly Nagatoro as well. So there's a lot happening on my side. But without further ado, we're gonna hop into this one, everybody. Last week's episode, I did like a double reaction because I was behind. The Liselotte stuff is very, very distressing. It's very sad. I'm happy for her and the fact that you see how all the characters come together. They understand her personality. They truly want the best for her and are trying to help her. At the same time, though, was this the witch, the evil witch, or whatever her name is? I'm drawing a temporary blank. Man, she is targeting Liselotte strong, giving her these horrible nightmares, giving her hallucinations to the point where honestly I have to say Liselotte is much stronger than I think anyone thinks, because to endure that time and time again and not let your whole entire psyche just break and crumble, that says a lot about her. And even the stuff we got with regards to like her father, Bruno, and him kind of realizing the fact that he's in part to blame for how Liselotte came out, because he remembers what he said to her about hiding her emotions and now she can't express herself. And these are the very emotions now that, since she can't express herself well, that the witch is using to try and really dig at Liselotte's psyche. She really is in many senses a strong and also a very broken character. Not in the overpowered part, like broken towards like, no, like emotionally broken. So there's just a lot happening there. Fine, really good stuff between her and of course my boy Baradur. Reconciling, and again, Liselotte was MVP for that as well. It's thanks to her. So all in all, good stuff. I guess we'll go from there. But I'm worried. I'm definitely worried heading into this episode. But for further ado, let's hop into this one. Again, weird that I do not have my chat, but nonetheless, it brings back to the early days. So smash that like button. Everyone is greatly appreciated. And of course, subscribe and like my content. We are, what was it, 17? I believe I'm 17 away from finally getting to 1K subs. I might be wrong. Where's the 27? I'll double check. I might be 27 away. Bottom line is the fact that we're very close to 1K subs. So everyone, if you're watching this and you have not already done so and you like my content, please subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. We're going to begin. We're going to start this episode of the Tsunderes. Hey, yes, I know the S is not pronounced, but it is what it is. I don't know. I find the way Sieg between the Tsunderes, and I think it was 2 or 3 episodes, the when he had to like learn what Yuri is, like Yuri, I don't know. It's funny. Anyway, I'm done. We're going to start this episode, everyone. We're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we start off right with Liselotte having another nightmare. Like, how long is she supposed to suffer here? I feel for her. Hashtag justice for Liselotte. Exactly. It's like the dichotomy of like horrible nightmare playing at my inner insecurities, and then him coming out just like, but I love you. He's really trying. He's trying. Witch of Yore, that was it. The Witch of Yore. Witch of Yore is trash. Shoot, filter. Here we go. I initially was going to say the Witch of Envy. Nah, I miss ReZero. As I said, Witch of Envy, I was like, man, ReZero come back. Oh, if I remember from the preview, they're going to recruit the teacher guy, I think. So one thing I forgot on my recap is that last episode kind of began also the recruitment arc. So the thought process being now that Sieg knows and also Fine understands what's at stake here, overall recruitment through means of Endou and Kobayashi of all the main characters basically in the story. The belief being that if you get everybody together, they'll be able to actually defeat the Witcher Yore and build up an army. Bruno, again, Liesel, his father's on board as well. They're going to try and fight this. I think it's going to terribly backfire, and Liselotte is still going to end up getting taken over. I just believe that's going to happen. I think Liselotte is done. Sadly, but I think there's going to be some type of event that happens. I stand by this. A misunderstanding that's going to completely destroy her. And it's just a question of when. But nonetheless, so we're in the recruitment arc basically where we're trying to get, and as they're saying here, Fabi Boo, I can. Fabi-kun. So Leon's the last guy. Leon is the last guy. Was it Fine's mom who's supposed to convince him? Did I miss that? If I missed it, I do remember that from last time. Yeah, Fine's mom. And bagged. Bagged. Neither can I. How much digging has Kobayashi done into the backstories of all these characters? She knows all of the lore. Oh, dang. Is that Leon? Dang. Yo, Elisabetto. I can't say Elizabeth in Japanese without thinking about Gintama. I always think about what you call it, Katsura. Katsura Elisabetto. Wreck him. Oh. Yo, look at her go. Get this man some food also. Man, this man's in love with her. He's 100% in love with her. Yo, her and that mouse. That's the actual ship. Mm-hmm. Oh. Again, we don't need no romantic development. Scold her. She's like, oh, thank you. I know I'm still the same. Oh my. Wow. Look at Leon. So in theory, if they get Leon on their side, I hope I have the name right, by the way. He's very formidable. Ooh. Which we obviously know again from the last episode or so. We understand everything that's happening here. Was he taken from his home? Or was he adopted into a bad family? It went by very fast. It looked like he was taken from someone. He was taken, if I'm understanding this correctly. Obviously, trauma in terms of existing family, treating him as like less than a person. Oh. Oh, the tension. Ooh. She ain't here for you, man. Leon, I understand where you're coming from. But she ain't here for you. She don't want you like that. This is some trash. No. Real talk. Leon, you some trash for that. Don't be like, if I help you out, will you fall for me? Will you be mine? That's some garbage. So now what? Leon's going to join, by the way. Leon's joining. I don't know. I think they need Leon. I think Leon is actually very, very powerful from what it seems. Huh? She really does. Mm-hmm. Girls, dang. He's going in. Oh my. Yeah, but she don't want it. This man is putting himself through the ringer. That was actually really good. That was actually like a really good maneuver right there. I'm a little torn how I feel though. I think it's easy to say Liselotte is being dumb. She should understand how Sieg feels for her, and she knows that she's under a curse and to just ignore it. It's easier said than done, as far as I'm concerned. I think when you're being tormented and in your heart of hearts also you have all these insecurities, regardless of how direct he's being, oh, this is nice. I just think it's hard for her because I think she's going through all these volatile pits and valleys right now. It's a lot. But I do like this. Did she jump? Oh, she's home. She jumped out the carriage. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's a lot for Sieg as well. It's like, that's... Nah, but this is even worse for her. Like, it's just a lot. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She's like, dang. What does Fabian have what I don't? This man's jealous. This man's jealous of Fabian. Fabi-kun. She really does. That's not good. Yeah, but that's not good. That's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like... Dang, I wish I had Twitch chat right now. For those who watch, you guys know we believe in consent on this channel. Don't be cornering her with no other options. This all sounds horrible. Mm-hmm. Jeez, just leave her alone. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, not a pity. No. Oh. Oh, she took it that way. Oh, dang. She think he's doing... She's not entirely wrong. Sieg is doing a little bit much, but it's not out of pity. Ooh. This is why I keep telling you guys. You guys don't understand how strong Liselotte is. Don't be insulting him. Nani mo, nani mo. Super Saiyajin Liselotte. Ooh. Choke him out. Choke him out. So now sabakyu. Sabak sauce. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun this episode. It's been the sand coffin. Okay, now what? The resolution. Yo, Sieg's in trouble. I always make time for you. Nah, Sieg's about to reject you. She's literally about to reject this man. Oda? Digivolve to a Tsundere what? He's like, she is evolved from a Tsundere. It's just a pissed off Tsundere. It really is. Yeah, she's literally pumping this man up. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't want you to try too hard, basically. Because based on our conversation, she thinks that he's, like, pitying her. He's not pitying you. That's bad. Break her down. Please, Sieg, break her down. Please just break her down. Lise. I love this. Fabian. Trash. He just wants you. And now he realizes. Such a good man. Let it go. Let it go. Mm-hmm. Of course he does. Oh, I love this. Aishiteru. Oh, this is actually happening. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. This man wins. When Kobayashi? Endo. Sieg isn't the only one winning. He's not the only one winning today. Nothing but W's across the board this episode. Yes, you two have. Yes, you two really have. It's not over. It's about to be a wrap. What you was like, nah. I'm about to wreck your whole lives. This was an amazing episode. It took a turn that I did not expect. We got a lot resolved in this episode, a lot more than I thought we were going to. And I talked about, again, the pain that Liselotte was going through. And the unique turn there, the fact that she thought that Sieg was pitying her, was one I did not think that was going to happen. I was like, dang, she's completely misinterpreting this. But again, going back to what I said at the very beginning of this video, the resolve of Liselotte is something that we cannot take for granted. She's a very strong, very powerful, very prideful individual. And at the end of the day, you can break her down, or try to. Her love for Sieg and her overall pride is something that you cannot. So once the Witch of Yore is just like, the foolish man and this and that, you saw how she evolved, and she's just like, nah. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want, you can do all this different stuff. I will not allow you to desecrate the person who I love, the person who I revere. And I like how Sieg, likewise, finally kind of reconciled the feelings that he was having throughout this episode, those uncomfortable feelings, where he's just like, I feel something about the fact that he's not spending time with me, the Fabian stuff, even the Phoenix stuff, quite frankly, we noticed in previous episodes. And he's helping me to see the fact that, no, the way that you feel, preview, hold up. It's about to go down next episode in a good way. Next episode is going to be a very good episode. But anyway, as I was saying before, just to finish it off. So I like the fact that Sieg in particular, you see how he takes that initiative. He's just like, no, at the end of the day, Liselotte, and they kept saying throughout the episode, all the characters, that it almost feels as if she reveres you. It's less about like, she just loves you. Like, you're literally like an entity to her, like a deity. And I love how he just tore that down. I was rooting for him. But he's just like, no, at the end of the day, I also have ugly feelings. I also feel, like jealous and feels that sometimes I might worry of you. Like, all I want to do is be myself and be with you, the person who I love. And it took all these experiences to make me realize I have to just be upfront and speak how I feel about this. But by him doing that, you see how he finally, I believe, got to Liselotte. How she finally sees the fact that he's not putting on an act. It's not a pity party. He truly does care about her, and she's not weird. She doesn't have to bottle up her emotions anymore, because the same emotions she feels are unsightly, that curse, so to speak, that was put on her by her father, unintentional, I don't think he's a bad guy, but was put on her, is like, no, that's false. You don't need to be that. Just be yourself. And that was beautiful. I think that was easily the best part of the episode. Them having that moment together and just speaking it out. So we'll see. And then, of course, Endou and Kobayashi, see their relationship kind of going places as well. So I think next episode is going to be a really fun one based on the preview. Some Endou and Kobayashi stuff. I think Sieg and Liselotte. And we're going to see the evolved form again of Liselotte. And how she wants to go about her conveying her feelings to Sieg. And what Sieg's going to do in terms of like how to make this official. I don't know. But the one thing that is alarming is that, of course, the Witch of Yore has not given up. It may be at the point where she can no longer intentionally use Liselotte in terms of her mental state to drag her down. I think we're probably past that point based on the development in this episode. But I do wonder if she does need Liselotte or another host specifically. I don't know if it has to just be her. It may be. In order to come back, in order to exert influence, in order to be resurrected, so to speak. So it really makes you wonder whether or not something is going to happen to Liselotte that shatters her, or whether or not the Witch of Yore finds some other means of coming back and exacting her revenge. I really do wonder, but I digress. So with that, everybody, again, a really, really good episode soon to this. I feel like I could talk about the show for hours. As I said before, I think this show, if I look at my anime list, hold on. Look at my anime list. So my anime list has it as like a 7.24. I don't think a lot of people are watching the show, or if they are, that I don't know. I think a lot of people don't watch the show, or the people who are just kind of like whatever. It's still a good score nonetheless. I feel this should be much higher because I don't think people realize like how well the characters are written and how well the story is. Like you have very likable characters all play these generic cliches, but the little twist with the Endo and Kobayashi side of things, the way they can interact with the characters, the twist on the story makes it very compelling and different. But the story, the way it's able to take like very, I'll call it like general characters, and archetypes, and turn them into very lively characters and people that you care about. And the way the story overall is written, again, is just like I'm fully invested on like where this is going to go. Is something going to happen to Liselotte? Will the Witcher Yore somehow find a way to come back through means of her or something else? Will Leon come through? Will this whole force and fighting group be able to take her down? Who is the mysterious guy, Kwon or whatever his name was? I may be drawing a blank, but the pink-haired guy who apparently gave the powers or had these powers, and then afterwards ended up losing them. It looks like to Kobayashi and Endo. So many questions. Where the story is going to go, how all this will intercorrelate, and at the end of the day, I don't believe that whatever happens in the game will be enough. Endo and Kobayashi are going to go through some stuff on their side, and the combined efforts will result in a happy ending, of course. But we can't forget about the guy who's currently in the real world, who literally, I believe, is like the god of the world and took them out. I don't know. There's a lot. It's too much. Like the video, everybody. Like the video, subscribe, like my content is greatly appreciated as always. And with that, I'm Leonard and I'm out. Take care, everybody. And of course, have a good one. Peace.